Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. This is your mentor Mayank today, and as you all know, this is the new initiative from Oliveboard where we are discussing the previous year question with its detailed analysis. So here in today's session, we are going to discuss another previous year question based on data interpretation. Already part 1, part 2 have been uploaded, right? So do watch those sessions also and share with others. These sessions going to be very important for you all because during these sessions, our experts are discussing what the previous year question of each subject. So you will get these session for each subject, as I said. Okay, so this is for quant section. Let's start with our first question. I hope you all are doing well, and if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe it and share with others. Now see, this question is from previous year where five companies A, B, C, D, and E manufacture bookshelves. Pie chart given below shows the distribution of total bookshelves manufactured by all five companies. So there are five companies. Okay, and this pie chart told us what shows the total bookshelves, right, manufactured by all five companies. Okay, so this is the distribution, okay, of the total manufactured bookshelves. Table here represent the percent distribution of not sold bookshelves. Okay, so this is what this table tells us, the not sold. Okay, not sold, the the bookshelves which are not sold. Okay, now a, B, C, D, E. Here you can see this is what, this is the distribution of total manufactured. So this is for manufactured. Okay, sorry. Okay, now after this, if we will look out further, there is a note where some extra detail is given. First point, X is 25 degree less than that of B. X, because see, if you will see the pie chart, so there are some, okay, what distribution, five companies distribution of manufacturing given. Okay, now A represented by this blue color. Okay, so this is A. Now this is B. Okay, this one C, this one yellow one is D, and as you can see, this light blue is E. Now what are they saying? X is 25 degree less than that of B. So everything is given in form of what, degree, angle, and as you all know, circle, complete circle is of how much degree? 360 degree. Fine. Now 90 degree, B is 90 degree, and X is how much? 25 degree less than that. 90 minus 25, so 65 degree. This is the value of X. Okay, how much degree? 65 degree. So this is the value of X because 90 minus 25 as per this first point. Now second, bookshelf manufactured by D is 585. Okay, so number of shelves manufactured by D is 585, means this y degree will represent how much quantity? 580. Now third one, out of the total manufactured bookshelf, some bookshelves are sold. Okay, as we all know, some are not sold. The detail of not sold is given here. Now some are sold. Okay, that is what they are saying. Now before moving towards question, we must know, is there any data which we can determine by the help of given details? So as you can see here, one thing, this is given 75.6 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 64.64 degree. This is how much that we need to calculate, can we calculate it? Yes, it is possible. See, sum of all these five sections must be what? 360. Okay, so if I will add these sections, 75.6 plus 90, so it will become 165.6 degree plus 64.4, how much? 64.4. So it will become what? It will become almost yes, 230 degree. Yes, because when we will add, again I'm saying 75 plus 90, so 165.6 plus 64.4, so 230 degree. Now 230 degree plus 65 degree, because we know the value of this E also now. Okay, so plus 65 degree, so 395, sorry, 295, because 230 already we have calculated. 75 plus 90 plus 64, so 230 plus 65, 295. So 295 degree. Okay, when we are adding what? A plus B plus C plus D, E. Now D is unknown, so we are just moving D. So 295 degree plus D equal to 360. So the value of D would be 65 degree. Clear? So D also, okay, here the angle Y degree. We are talking about this Y. Okay, this represent the portion of D. So Y. This Y degree is how much? That is also same as X, 65 degree. Clear? So any other data? So if we will look out even the tables. So here total not sold book. Okay, percentage of not sold book given. So total not sold book will be what? Unsold book will be 100% for itself. Okay, and out of that 100% unsold, 60% unsold, 40% unsold from E, 20% unsold from D, 4p% unsold for C, 12% unsold from B, and 3p% unsold from A. So total what we can say, 12% A plus B plus C plus D plus E. These, right, this unsold percentage is equal to what? This 100% unsold. Okay. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E. I'm talking about for unsold. Okay. Because here see one data, 3p%. One letter is given. So we must know the value of P also. Then only we can say how much percent it is. Clear? Completely. So is there any way? Yes, we can compare this. A plus B plus C plus D plus E. We are talking about unsold books equal to 100% unsold. Okay, 100% of unsold. So we know that A is 3p% plus B is 12%, C is how much? 4p%, D is 20%, E is 40% equal to 100%. Now if we will look out this 12% plus 20 plus 40, so it will become how much? 72% plus 7p% equal to 100%. So definitely this 7p% is equal to 28%. So, right, percent to percent cancel. Now we can easily determine the value of P. So 7 fours are 28, P is equal to 4. Now we know the value of P is 4. So this A is what? 3p% means 3 fours are 12% it is. Now this C is 4p%. 4 multiply 4 means 16% because the value of P is 4. So we have calculated this also now. Now if we will move on to the first question, because see, some people will not understand this data which is given in table form. What problem, right? What are the error you can make in your exam? You can face in your exam. What kind of problem you can face? Here 3p%, 4p%, any reference how we can find out the value of P? Even if we see first question, find the value of 10p minus y by 5 minus 2x by 5. So first of all, y and x value we know, but how we will determine the value of P? So this is total unsold. Don't go, okay, it is with respect to total manufactured book. No, it is about, see, table here represent the percentage distribution of not sold bookshelves. So total not sold bookshelves percentage is distributed here, unsold bookshelves. So we can say that it is with respect to that unsold. Okay, and we compare that and we easily found the value of P then. Now see, find the value of 10p. 10p. P, the value of P is what? 4. So 10 fours are 40 minus y by 5. The value of y is 65 that we have calculated from 5 minus C. You can see here y is equal to what? Y degree equal to 65 degrees. So the value of y is 65. Now minus 2x. Y and x both are same. The value of x also 65 that we have calculated. So 2 into 65. So 130 by 5. So whenever you are dividing a number with 5, just multiply that number with 2 and divide it by 10. So 65 multiplied to 130 upon 10 means 13. Okay, 40 minus 30 minus 130 multiplied to 260 upon 10 means 26. So 40 minus 13 minus 26, what you will get? 1, because 13 and 26 will become 39. 40 minus 39 means 1 would be the answer, option 2. And I hope you understood how we have to analyze. See, we have not found the values. Okay, we know one thing, that D manufactured how much? 180, 585. So by the help of that, can we determine other book manufacturing? Okay, right, by each company, how much manufactured by each company, that also we can find out. But as per the question condition, we will calculate that. Okay, now see, find the second question is what? Find the difference between number of unsold bookshelves of B and average number of sold bookshelves from D and E. It if it is given that 500 bookshelves are, if it is if 500 bookshelves are unsold due to pandemic reasons. So now what are they asking? They are asking the difference between the number of unsold book by B. So B, okay, number of unsold book is 12% of the total unsold. Okay, that is given, that is 500, because they have given if 500 book, because the unsold number of books are not given to us correctly, how many unsold books are there, but they have given us one thing, 500 bookshelves are unsold due to pandemic reason. So there are total how many unsold book? 500. So 12% of that 500 from B, company B. Okay. So 10% of, you have to calculate the 12%. It is from B, number of unsold. So 10% of 500 is 50. Now 2 more percent. So 1% of 500 is 5. 2% would be 10. So definitely it would be 60. Okay. So 60 unsold bookshelves unsold from B. How much? 60. Now we will talk about D and E. So for D and E, are they asking the unsold? No. The average, they are asking the average sold bookshelves from DNE. So how you will determine the sold books? See, total manufactured minus unsold. So you will get the what? Sold, right? Total manufactured, how much manufactured total? So if we will look out here, so they are talking about what? D and E both. So D and E both means manufactured by D is what? 585, which is 65 degree. Fine, 585. So similar number of book manufactured by E also, because X and X degree and Y degree is same, 65, 65. So their quantity also will be same. Okay. So 585, 585 you can see here, or 585 plus 585, how much? It will be 500 plus 500. So you will get 1080 plus 80, or 160. So 1160 plus 5 plus 5, 10. So 1170. So total manufactured by D and E. Wait. Total manufactured by D and E. So total manufactured is how much? That is 1170 minus unsold by same DNE. So DNE, if we will see total unsold books, so total unsold books are 20 plus 40 means 60% of 500, that is 300. Clear? Because 10% is 50, 56 are 300. So 1170 minus 300 means 870 are the total number of sold book, and the average, right, by D and E together sold how many books? 870. So on an average they have sold how much? 870 by 2. This is the average. This will be 435. So these are the number of, right, what? Average number of sold bookshelves from D and E. So that would be 435. Now we have to find out the difference between this 435 and 60. The unsold book by B and the average sold, the unsold bookshelves by B, and the sold, average sold bookshelves by D and E, right? So 435 minus 60, you will get 375. How much? 375. So is this given in the option? Yes, in option third it is given. So it is so simple. You just have to analyze first the data. What is the detail? How you have to utilize that? And as for the each statement, you have to focus on. The right approach is needed, and I hope you get it. Now let's move on to the next. Bookshelves sold by B is approximately what percent of bookshelves sold by E? If it is given that bookshelves are defective, 600 bookshelves are defective and not sold further. So now these are the options which are given. So what are they asking? The bookshelves. So they are talking about the sold item. Okay, the bookshelves sold by B is approximately what percent of books sold by bookshelves sold by E? That we need to find out. What percent this B is of what? E, with respect to E. But sold, if we need to find out the sold, because if we have to compare this, we must know how many number of books sold by B and how many number of books sold by E. For that, we have to find out the difference between number of the manufactured book and unsold book. For that, they have given us one data that 600 total books are unsold. Okay, so B, from B, how many unsold? So if 600 total unsold, so 12% of 600, 10% is 60, and 2 more percent, that is 12, so 72. Now for E, 40%. For E, if we will go ahead, so that is 40%. So 600, 40% of 600 we have to calculate. 10% is 60, 40% would be 240. Fine. Now why we have calculated this? Because now we know from B how many unsold, from E how many unsold. Now manufactured by B, this is for B and this is for E. So we know that 585 manufactured by E. If 585 manufactured by E, and out of those books 72 are unsold. Okay, 585 years, no, sorry, out of those, not 72, this is for E, 240 are unsold. If we will talk about E, 240 are unsold and 580 manufactured. This is what? Manufactured, and this is unsold. Okay, so 585 minus 240, so 580 minus 240, 345. This is what? The sold number of books from E. Now we know E sold 345. Now how many B sold? Okay, so B is 90 degree. Now we have to calculate this 90 degrees how much. So see, 65 degree is equal to 585, that we know, because see here number of books sold by manufactured by E is what? 585, which is actually, this is distributed in form of degree, 65 degree. Okay, now 65 degree equal to 585, so 1 degree will be equal to, by 65 you can cancel it how many times? 9 times. Yes, so 1 degree is equal to 9. 1 degree is equal to what? 9. Okay, so if 1 degree is equal to 9, then 90 degree would be equal to what? 90 multiply 9. If 1 degree is equal to 9 bookshelves, then 90 degree would be equal to 90 multiply 9 means 810 shelves. So 810 manufactured by B, okay, minus 72, the unsold. This is manufactured. 810 minus 72, you will get what? How much? 738. So this 738 is how much percent of 345 that you need to calculate, and these are the options which are given. Okay, so okay, you can directly solve this also, or by this 738 upon 345. Okay, now see, 345 twos are 690, so 2 times cancel means it is more than 200%. Definitely, because it is more than the double, which is 690. Double of 345 is 690. Okay, so 2 times cancelled, and you can multiply 100 here also, because we are calculating the percentage. So now 48, 2, 48 is the remainder, so 10 you can add here. Then 1 time 345 ones are 1 time only you can do. So 2 1. So is there any option like this? Yes, only option 1. 214 approximately you can get this. Okay, what percent? 214, because first two digits are 21 and it is available only in one option. So in exam you have to analyze this also, what you have to calculate, and as per the calculation, as per the option you have to decide how much you have to calculate. 21, no need to go for further calculation, you are getting the value almost right. 21, and it is available only in one option, so that is the correct answer, 214%. Now if you want to solve it further also, you can see how much was the remainder. Okay, 480, so 1 time only, so 135 is the remainder now. So 0, 1 more 0 we can add here. Now 345, almost it is what, almost 3 times, uh, almost near to 4 times, because 4 time of 345 is how much? That is 1380, and it is 1350. So what we can say, it is almost near to 4 times, so almost 214%, right? It was coming around 213 point something. Okay, it was coming around that 7 or 8. So it is approximately 214%. So option A would be the answer of this question. Let's move on to the next. In the next question, what are they asking? Find the average number of unsold bookshelves from A, B, and E shopkeepers. Okay, unsold bookshelves. Average number of unsold they're asking. If it is given that 1200 bookshelves are defective and remain unsold. So total. First of all, we must know how many total bookshelves are unsold, because for that no data is given. So okay, but here in the question itself they have given us so 1200. Okay, I was talking about where no data is given in these in this pie chart and this table. If we will talk about unsold books, so no specific number of books are given which are unsold. So as per the question condition, we have to take that value, and here it is 1200. Okay, now they are asking about A, B, and E. So by A, 3 fourths are how much? 12% it was. B is 12%. 12 plus 12 means how much? 24. 24. And E is what? 40. So total 64%. Their sum is 64% of 1200. If I will talk about A plus B plus E. Because average is what? Sum of the values divide by number of values. So number of values are how much? 3. A, B, and E. Okay, 3 companies are there. So 64% of 1200 by 3. So 64% multiplied 1200, this is the total, divided by 3. So by 3 you can cancel this 400, right? How many times? 3 times it will be cancelled, you will get 400. Now 64% of 400, that would be the answer of your question. So 10% of 400 is how much? That is 40. 46 are 240. Fine. Now 4 more percent. How we will solve this? 64% we have to calculate. So 60% plus 4%. Just break these percentage terms for better calculation. Multiply 400. So 10% of 400 is 40. 46 are 240. Plus 1% of 400 is 4. 4 4s are 16. So 256 would be the answer, which is not given in any option 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So option 5th will be the answer. None of these. So this, right, in this way you can calculate. Even if you want to calculate like what? Okay, 64% of 1200 is how much? Calculate that. 10% of 1200 is what? 120. So 6 times of that would be 720, plus 4% of 1200, that is 48. So you will get 768. That is the sum of A plus B plus E. Number of unsold bookshelves from A, B, and E together. Now just find out the average. That average you have to find out. So 768 by 3. So you will get what? 256 you are getting by this also. Okay. So I hope you understood how we have calculated. This was very easy. They were asking about the unsold. So the data, which data you are referring, you are taking, you have to be aware about that. Then only you can solve easily and will get the definite correct answer. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question. If the cost of each bookshelf, okay, sold by company D is rupees 1200. So now single bookshelf by D is sold at 1200 rupees. Okay, this is the selling price of each piece. Fine. Then find the total amount earned by D when it is given that the number of unsold bookshelves is 1200. So total amount earned by D is what? Okay, D, if we are talking about a certain company, so there are two things. Unsold item, first of all, total manufacturing, because this is a manufacturing company. Fine. So total how many manufactured, and from those how many unsold. Okay. So manufactured minus unsold equal to what? Sold. How many sold? So by this only you can decide how much money he made. Okay, by selling those bookshelves. Okay, so manufactured, total manufactured by D is what? 585, that we know, that is given. You can see here directly. Minus unsold. So unsold by D is what? So this is 20% of total unsold, that is given as 1200 here. As you can see, total unsold are 1200. So 20% of 1200, 10% of 1200 is 120, just double of that means 240. So 585 minus 240. Okay, 585 minus 240, you will get how much? 345. We have calculated this earlier also, right? In our second question, I think, where we compared uh, D and B, I think that there also we have calculated the same, where we compared what? D and E. We took the values of D and E. Here, no, not here. Here, where we compared B and see, okay, yeah. There also we calculated, but there we calculated for E, not D, sorry. There we calculated for E. As per the question, we have to decide. We cannot make the value, okay, this is the value unsold book, because it is changing. Number of unsold books, total unsold books is changing from question to question. Here you can see 1200. In that question which I was talking about, that was with respect to E actually, not D. And there the number of books sold was 600. And here unsold books are what? 1200. Okay, now see, 1200 means 20% of that would be from D. So 1200, 20% of 1200 is 240. Just put that. 585 minus 240, how much? 345. So total books sold by D is how much? 345. So just multiply 345 with 1200, because each book price is what? 1200. Here you can see if the cost of each bookshelf sold by company D is 1200. Okay, so 1200 multiply 345. So 1200. Okay, so fives are what? You can just separate this 100 from here, so it will be easy for your calculation. 345 multiplied 12, just increase 20, then just multiply the value with 100 later. Now 12 fives are 60, 0, 6 carry. 12 fours are how much? 12 fours are 48 plus 6, 54, 5 carry. 12 threes are 36 plus 5. Yeah. So 414 we are getting 0, and multiplied by 100 also. So how much? 4,14,000 we are getting from here. So is this given in the option? Yes, in option B it is given. So that would be the correct answer. Directly, how you can calculate? You can ask me, sir, okay, if we want to calculate it directly, so is there any way? 345 into 1200, how we will approach? So see, you can approach like what? 345 multiplied 10, you will get 3450. Now double of 345 is what? That is 690. Just add 690 here, you will get the concept what I'm talking about, right? What we are talking about, we are just multiplying 345 with 12, then just increase 2 zeros. So 3450, when we will multiply 10 times plus 2 times 345 multiplied to 690. Now 340, sorry, 3400 plus 600, 4090 plus 50, so 140. So 4140 multiply double zero, so 4,144,000, that is given in the option B. So both things you can apply. It's up to you how you're practicing, and I hope you understood each and everything very well. So I'm asking you one more question. This is homework for you all, and I would be expecting the answer in the comment box. So if total number of unsold books are 1200, then the average number of unsold book by each company. Find out the average number of unsold book by each company. What is the average number of book? Okay, if total number of books are 1200. Clear? Easiest question I am asking, how much time you will take for this, right? It depends on your common sense, how you are approaching the question, because this one is the easiest. So hope so everything whatever I have discussed is clear to all of you, right? So we'll see you in next session with these amazing, right, these type of amazing questions. So I so I hope everything is clear to all of you. Share these videos with others also, right? So they will be benefited by these videos also. So if you're new to our channel, then do subscribe it and share with others. Thank you. We'll see you next session.